I mean, so did we, but don't tell anybody.
Oh, I should have told. I hope he's safe and sound.
What's going on?
My husband serves in the Hernandian Guard. He was dispatched to the North Gate a few days back. But I've received no word from him since. I heard that lately, those sent there hardly ever make it back. I spend every night tossing and turning with worry. If you're headed north, could you find him and give him this letter?
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
I suppose we could do that.
I tip my cap.
For House Felix. That's a totally new house. Interesting. Okay. Go to the North Gate, right? I like the sound of legendary wolf. We're gonna pursue this a little bit. Unless this is some like 30 stage quest, in which case maybe not so much. Dishwashers driving you up the wall? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
What's happened?
Greymane. I ran into some poachers while scouting the area. My comrades and I fled when they started shooting at us, but then we ran into a pack of wolves. They're still nearby.
Oh, he did. Okay. Find them on their mission to. Oh, right. Yeah, we can go wherever I dispatch them and talk to them there. Forgot about that. Thank you. You've cleaned it thoroughly and thought it was sorted, but today you can smell eggs on the dishes. Oh, that nasty like sulfur smell. Sure it's not coming from your water? We get that a lot with, places here where I live get that sometimes with well water. Like sulfury smell. No idea at this point.
Mind yourself.
First the wolves and now the poachers. Just what I needed. You need something from me?
I'm here about the missing soldiers.
Shit, I'm losing my mind here. There's a vicious pack of wolves roaming about lately. I tell you, these wolves, especially the leader, are no ordinary beasts. And don't even get me started on those bloody poachers. They're shooting anything that moves, driving the wolves into a right frenzy. On top of that, I haven't heard from the scouts that went south. So, I've got to sort out this mess before looking into the missing soldiers.
Okay. Ooh. Rack the legendary wolf. Shadow Claw. And Lieber's Soul. Sounds sweet. Let's go kill that.
How are you today?
He didn't run. Good.
Fox. Evening to you. It's going. It's going. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful Monday. Probably about Tuesday now for you, right? Almost. Maybe about an hour past. Entrance can reveal animal tracks. I mean, sure, but kill all the turds first. Oh, okay. That was fast. Hopper's back out here. Anything new in the game I'm enjoying more? We haven't really found anything new per se. I don't think. Hi, tiny child. I know it's almost lunchtime. I know, I am aware. We're just kind of wandering around, seeing what happens today. I'm at a weird, like, I'm torn because I really want to keep exploring all over the place like I have been and taking it nice and slow. But if I do that, and I do how I really want to do, which is just, like, explore everywhere there is before I move on to the next area. We're looking at, like, 700 hours in this game, which is not tenable for streaming. So, I'm trying to figure out the best middle ground, where I can still do a little bit of that, but also, you know, actually progress the game. Because at some point, I've got to finish it, right? And move on to something else. We got Diablo coming up, which I don't think we'll play for a long time, but got that coming up. And then I still have, you know, the monstrous backlog that I still need to work through, which was kind of the original idea of the channel, so. Let's see, I may just have to, like, put this on the back burner, and maybe do, you know, half day of this and then a half day of another game or something for a little while. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, what is all that? Is that all garnet? No. I bet this is all garnet. There's no way it's bloodstone. Yep, it's all garnet. Okay. Get it marked on our map here. Oh, it's already marked on our map. Find the balance between chasing the butterflies and the actual main content. Hard when the game's so open world. It's true. That's kind of what my clip releasing tomorrow morning is going to be about. Is getting so easily distracted when you're trying to do anything in this game. Rolling Hollow. They're just gonna take us around the... yeah. Run stuff. Oh, yes. Oh boy. Okay, well, falling into it was probably not the smartest of ideas. There it goes. Okay, there's a chest. Well, ain't that fancy. Hitting that over there. Oh, it actually burned the chest away. That's interesting. Huh. Oh, there's a whole cave. Okay. Tiny child. You are causing problems again. I was saying earlier, I did not get a chance to sit down and really truly work on the stream this weekend. There's just so much stuff on my plate. So this week, I'm going to sit down, see if I can come up with some actual, you know, rather than just VODs and stuff of the stream, some actual content creation as far goes as like guides for this game, guides for, you know, QAnon actually suggested doing some coverage of the PTR for Space Marine, so we may do that. It's kind of where all the money is in the content creation, so. Got some work to do, for sure. What's going on in here? Thou doth returneth. Welcome back. Send an email to the property manager about the odor. Does the odor come from your your sink and stuff too, or just from the dishwasher? I say, like I know anything about dishwashers. I am not a handyman. I did work for a property management company, but what I did learn was a mishmash of random things, so. Can sometimes smell chlorine when putting your mouth close to the tap. Ooh. Yeah, that's weird. You think I could be a great DM online between streams? Yeah, that's true. Finding the time is the hard part. Because currently I am doing this full-time, painting commissions and helping my wife with her business in my free time, while also somehow trying to fit in not forgetting how to code and about 5 other things, plus editing and doing clips. So my free time is non-existent, basically. Yesterday I was basically non-stop from 6 a.m. to, or 7 a.m. to 10, 11 p.m. last night, and I didn't get through my whole list of stuff I needed to do. Sulfur smells just the dishwasher. Could be the filter in the dishwasher. Maybe. Yeah, I'll have to look into the DM thing, because it could be fun. Honestly, other than the time, the other hard thing would be my creative brain being able to keep coming up with stuff when I'm also doing painting and stuff. Usually the creative brain locks onto like one thing, and I can only do one thing at a time. But won't know till I try. Do I have to actually like look at the trail? Is that what I'm... This way. One day it'll pay off. That's the hope. That's the hope. It's so funny. I've said this I don't know how many times, but like... I never thought that being jobless would make me more busy than I have ever been with a job. It seems so backwards. I mean, I could very well just be sitting here doing nothing, right? But, you know, that doesn't get you anywhere. Tiny child, what are you doing? Get out of my face. Is this where it's leading me? Why do we have a big X here? Track the legendary wolf. Okay. Why does it want us to be here? What did I miss? Whoa. Can I just skip this? I'm just gonna skip this part. I'm just gonna go here. Was that? I think that's where we just came from. I'm so confused. You're semi-retired now, thought, oh well, take up a hobby. Nope, so much to do. Not an old retiree, I know, right? It's crazy. And I've said this before too, but like when you're a kid, you know, the adults are always like, oh, you know, enjoy it while you can. Time goes, you know, flies when you're older, and you don't, you know, you're a kid. You're just like, whatever, old person, ha ha ha. And then now it's like, dang, they were right. Time just, it goes way too fast. Still can't believe how smooth Space Marine 2 is on the Series X. Put it into quality mode and FPS drops to 30. Well, if it's stable 30, that wouldn't be horrible. If it was a fluctuating 30, that would be pretty bad. Need quality mode though, barely any difference. Yeah, I noticed that on the base PlayStation, which of course is, you know, different. But my wife, when she's playing this game, we put it on. I think we just put it on like performance or something, and like the difference between performance and quality. I think performance actually looked better, which I thought was weird. Little girl. If you see a foot pop up, she's just taking a bath right in front of me. Going from 60 FPS to 30 is horrendous. Where is this taking me? I feel like I'm going in a giant circle. Oh, it is taking me to this cave. It just took me in some crazy roundabout way. Ooh. Speaking of bloodstone, yo, I don't know how I missed this last time. I always laugh at all the people in the tech groups that are arguing and talking about how they want, you know, 400 FPS on like Fortnite and stuff. I'm like, bro, unless there's something that I just don't understand and I'm ignorant of. What the heck does like 400 FPS is pointless. What is the point? You see all these people that are like, man, I got to upgrade to a 5090 because I'm not getting 400 FPS in my favorite game anymore. Can you even tell the difference between 120 and 500 FPS? Like, yeah, we can't see 400 FPS. And not to mention that most monitors can't handle, you know, like, if you're 120 hertz, your monitor can handle 120 FPS. So I don't know what you're doing with, Dude, where is this taking me? It's just taking me in a giant loop. Can I just go into the cave? Some of the famous streamers have said it took 2 years before their numbers rose. Yeah. Yep. That's why I'm pretty convinced I'm gonna have to go find, you know, a part-time job or something. In order to keep it going. Is this is the cave. Okay. There's nothing here. Your TV's 60 hertz but 4K. Man, TVs are probably the worst in all the buzzword stuff. Well, I consider them buzzwords. They probably have actual meaning, and the people that are in the know how to decipher it all and, you know, not get screwed. But for the average Joe, a lot of that just seems like buzzwords. And you've got OLED and QLED and LED and QHD and QUHD and like all these different, like, man, I just tell me what TV to get. Just tell me. And then what you get is when you ask somebody, you're like, oh, you know, what's the best TV I can get for whatever, and they're like, well, that depends. It depends on the light in your room. It depends on, you know, your how high you are on a hill or whatever. It's like, man. Human eye sees nothing past 30 FPS. I don't know. I think there are some people out there, myself included, that can see the difference between, like, I can physically tell when I'm dropping and getting micro stutter. Most humans only see up to 60, some can see up to 120. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because there are times when I can definitely tell where I'm getting micro stutter, and somebody else will look at it and they're like, looks fine to me, dude, you're just crazy. Oh, there's definitely some micro stutter there. But then again, I think I see things when there's nothing there, too. That happens a lot, so. I just chalk it up to me being crazy, and I just default to whatever anybody else says. It's simpler that way. Okay, I can't find this stupid wolf, so I'm just gonna save. Wait, did it update? Hold up. No. Bruh. We were here and nothing was happening. Anyway, we're gonna save. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I'll be back in an hour. And, yeah, we'll keep going. I'm gonna finish this wolf quest, and then we'll go check out that place that QAnon wanted us to check out. Cash Pult or Cash Money Mountain, whatever it was called. Yeah. Oh, I got you, Fox. I got you. That makes sense. Makes sense. All right, yeah. I'll be back in an hour, guys. If I don't see you for the afternoon stream, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and stopping by. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you next time for more fun and games. Bye-bye.